tonight, and we were just speaking out the physical and the medical, uses of marijuana, which is excellent. I had cancer many years ago, and I used that as one of my main medicines for the pain and to give me an appetite. Marijuana is the best.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ervin.
Welcome to the 2008 Raleigh Marijuana March. We've got a couple groups out here, like the Americans for Safe Access. They're going to give a couple speeches right quick and let you know what they're about.
Hey guys, my name's Ervin. I'm from near Asheville, North Carolina. I don't know if you ever heard of Americans for Safe Access, ASA. It's based out in California, but it's a great group. And if you want to know stuff about the medical issue, and if you want to work towards North Carolina becoming a legal medical state, like maybe starting next spring, we've got some plans to that end. What's neat about ASA is they got things like patient unions. If you got pain, if you got chronic pain, if you got MS and things like this, if you got they got different diseases with these unions. So even before we become a legal state, if you know patients, they can sign up to ASA and get information and be part of these unions, and kind of get the ball rolling even before we're legal.
I am a registered nurse. The only thing that I want to say is that medical marijuana has saved my life twice. Yeah. My doctors tried to kill me basically with pharmaceuticals. I was on 6 class 2 narcotics and did not go to the hospital and smoked marijuana, and I got through it by God's grace and the plant that he gave us. You see on TV, ask your doctor about this drug. Ask your doctor about this drug. They got a pill for everything. And then a pill they're freaking killing us is what they're doing. They're killing us. Liver damage. I could go on and on about that.
I do. I don't care if it's a policeman or who it is, I talk to them. And each and every one of us talk to everybody we know and get them to talk to everybody they know. This is not going to get done. If we cannot at least make a phone call or write a letter to our congressman, don't expect nothing to get to be done. Because if you don't do it and have your friends do it, it won't be done. So we have to stand up and stand up now, because there's a bill in Congress right now to legalize marijuana. Did y'all know that? Barney Frank introduced it. I think it's up to 100 grams a person can have. They don't expect it to be passed, but we expect everybody to call our congressman and tell them to support anything to do with medical marijuana or legalized marijuana completely.
First Personal Marijuana Use Act bill in 25 years will allow American adults to have up to 3.5 ounces without having to worry about prosecution. Oh man, couldn't get any better than that. And if that's not enough, H.R.5842 protects marijuana patients' rights. Not fair for the federal government to be able to come in and bust people. The states have given them the legal authority to do what they do.
I've been smoking marijuana now 5 years straight. I've only had one seizure. It doesn't stop seizures, but by grace I've had a lot less seizures than what pharmaceutical does. 2006, I rode a bicycle from Raleigh Beach, South Carolina to San Francisco to prove the point that marijuana is a very good medicine. And I had no seizure on my bicycle. I put 4,700 miles on my bike. Not the last ride. We're going to plan another one. Hopefully we can get hundreds of bicycles out on the road this time and let this country know that we the people. And y'all keep on fighting.
It's time to legalize marijuana. It's been going on 70 years of war. It's a waste of money.
Can we vote on this and win it?
Good work.
THC
apathy is the worst enemy we've got. Apathy and paranoia is the worst enemy we got.
I think people are starting to understand. They're starting to hear about the cancer stuff, you know, the anti-cancer stuff, and all the medicine, you know, things are changing.
After 40 years, you'd think I'd know for sure, wouldn't you?
So, do you use medical marijuana?
I've got attention deficit that way. But my mother's got fibromyalgia.
Yeah. I use it for stuttering.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a script from California for stuttering for it.
Of every district's representative office, and we really need to push a measure in our state, like somewhere around the Colorado or California model, where it's like legal for medicinal marijuana patients to get and grow their own.
I think it is totally unjust that the federal government is putting a ban on medical marijuana because it has been legalized before and it's been taken out of the pharmacopoeia, which it was in, and I do not know why it was taken out of there. I have taken pharmaceutical medication for 5 to 6 years, and it totally ruined my life. And now I'm just smoking weed, and the medical effects it has on me are very profound. Myself having scoliosis, I have multiple back spasms every day that I cannot control. Being able to smoke medical marijuana, I can control my back spasms.
Really, you know, they tell you the side effects, but they don't tell you that your liver is going to blow up and it's going to shorten your lifespan.
Side effects include taking more pills.
You know, pot regenerates cells. Pot does so many positive things. Cancer patients, AIDS patients, you name it. I don't understand. I went to the Greenville Pain Clinic and I need help. And I can't get it. They told me that since I tested THC positive one time, I could never come back. I tried the Goldsboro Pain Clinic. They saw my files from my doctors, saw that I was on 2 Class 2 narcotics, and turned me down. Why is it that the people that need help can't get it? Thank God I found medical marijuana as an alternative. Please vote. If you can, please vote. And do so wisely. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know if you live in the 4th district or not, but there's a congressman running for Congress right now who is a leading advocate in the legalization of the medicinal marijuana. His name is B.J. Lawson. So if you guys go out and vote, go vote for B.J. Lawson because he will bring truth to the Congress. And that's all I want to say.
All right, well, if y'all come by our booth, we got a lot of materials that are educational, and you can sign up to get some email alerts. And you know, there's ways to reach out to the mainstream the way they understand this stuff that maybe only we do, and it's kind of hard to get it across. But just tell them we spend $1 billion a week on the drug war. That's $52 billion a year. That's $19 billion federal and 33 state. $1 billion a week is a lot of money, and that's something the mainstream understands. That's something the news understands. And if budget questions come up, you can write a letter to the editor and say, hey, let's stop spending $1 billion a week on the drug war, and maybe we can, you know, make this country a more intelligent place. All right. Well, thank you all for coming by to visit. It's good to be here.
Yeah.